Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Wabosha and welcome to the Slay Squad. So I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas so far, because I am enjoying creating this content for you. And you know, it's a bit of a challenge, 25 videos back to back. I have to, you know, keep my game up, always be looking for new fresh content for you guys. So today I don't really have much planned. In all honesty, I don't even really have a plan per se, but I've been stuck in the house for too long. Like, today is Thursday. Monday I honestly just chilled, watched movies the entire day. Tuesday I filmed like 3 videos. Wednesday I was editing those 3 videos. So I'm tired of being in the house. Today I woke up and I was like, you know what, we're getting out of the house. I don't even care what we're going to do, but we're getting out. So first off, I do have like a mini vision, but not like a solid plan of the day. I want to go to AdLife first, to Backyard and InStyle. I need to look for red shoes, and the shoes are red in specific because they are for a wedding that I'm going to be a bridesmaid for. So I want to go look for red shoes. Hopefully I find something in my size, because my foot is so tiny. I'm a size 36 in heels, so it's really hard to find shoes. So I want to go look for those shoes. I hope I find something today, especially since the Black November is still on at InStyle. That is where I want to go check out first, and then after that maybe go to the car wash, because it's been a while. The car is really dirty, so maybe go to the car wash and then we'll figure it out from there. Outfit of the day, I have a head wrap. My makeup, I just have brows on and a gloss. This mesh shirt from Mr. Price, of which it's getting cold, so I need to go back up for a jacket. I have on this white jeans, toy, and then my shoes. I don't know if you can see them, also from Mr. Price. These days I'm trying si tu kutoka kwa nyumba hivyo shagala bagala, because I'm one of those people who are very lazy dressers. If I can get away with jeans and a t-shirt, I will wear that jeans and a t-shirt, but these days tunajaribu. Yeah, so let's head on over to AdLife. So I'm coming at you guys from the car wash. That's what you guys are probably hearing right now. And boy, hasn't it been an eventful morning. Like, I have a mini story time for you guys about how my day went down, and I'll just come back, you know, because you guys can probably not even hear me well. So I'll be back with the story time. Just give me a moment. I'm out of the car wash. I wanted to do the story time there, but I couldn't make it. It was so noisy and there was a road right there, so I couldn't do the story time. But yeah, I'm out of the car wash and my car smells so nice, as in it has a lemony smell that I'm like, wow, I hope it keeps the smell for a while. Anyways, story time. So see, I've left home. Ndio mimi 1212 AdLife. So before I enter AdLife, there's like a small traffic, so I take out my camera and I'm like, I should get like B-roll for when I'm entering into AdLife, because you know it's going to be cool. But as I'm like taking the B-roll, because I was like really close to the entrance but there was traffic to enter, I was like, okay, maybe let me not do this, because the guards were there, and you know these days how malls are with filming in their location. So I put the camera away and I was like, let me not film. I even have that segment somewhere here that I'm just going to place it. Anyways, so for those who don't know how the entrance into AdLife is, there is cars coming this way, which is where I was. Like, I was the first person, so that I can turn and get into AdLife. And there is the other side where the cars are coming this way. So basically a 2-way road, and then the gate into AdLife is like now on this side of the window. So there was me who I want to get in, and also on this other side, let me face this way so that I can, how do I even face to explain? Anyways, I think this way was fine. So there's me, I want to get in, and there's also another car on this side that wants to get in. So I'm like, since this guy is closer, let me let him enter and then I'll go in. So he turns to go in, and I see that the cars that were ahead of him, there is no longer like a queue there, like they've been let to go down into the parking. So as soon as he enters, there'll be enough space for both of us to go down. So when he turns, Mimi Wio, I follow him, I go inside as well. So we are like this, you know, like this is him, he's just turned, and then this is me waiting to now enter also. So as I'm turning, like the road there, it's like a bit high and this car is low. Like I remember when I came from, like when I drove it for the first time, I used to drive my mom's car before, and my mom's car is higher. So when I was driving this one, I remember telling my dad that first time, like, hey, I feel like nimeka kwa barabara, like the car is so low. Anyways, so as I am turning, I hear a sound, you know, like that, like literally exactly like that, like. So I'm like, oh my god, have I hit the guy in front of me? And I'm like, no, there's no way, because literally no one around me has reacted or anything like that. And I was so sure, you know, so certain that it's the bottom of the car that has guzad that car bump that's at the entrance. So at first I freaked out. I had like 2 minutes of freaking out. I'm checking the car in front of me, I can't really see anything, so I'm like, I've probably just guzad down, let me stop freaking out. So we start entering, we're entering now, everything is normal. By this point I've even stopped thinking about that story. Then as we're entering, the car in front just suddenly stops, and then some white mama comes out of the car. It was a Discovery. So she comes out of the car, comes to my window, she's like, hey, you've knocked the car. And I'm like, what? Like, yeah, that's what he's saying, you've knocked the car. And I'm just like, oh hiya, today is the day. So I'm like, okay, let me come out and check. So I come out, I'm looking at this guy's car, there's nothing, as in there's literally not even a tiny scratch on the car. So then the guy at the front comes out, he's like, hey, what's up, why did you knock me? I'm like, where's the mark though? Like, there's no mark on your car. Then now I start thinking, oh, what if I actually did like guza him a bit? So now I start checking my car at the front, because I'm like, listen, yours doesn't have a mark, maybe mine does. So I look at the front, I also can't see anything at the front of my car. So he's like, you didn't hear that sound when we were entering? Hey, me, I knew I had a sound. Do you think I said I had a sound? I was like, what sound? You had a sound? Me by the way, I don't. You had a sound? Me, I didn't hear a sound, by the way. Yeah, I sikusikia kitu. Gosh, someone has come and parked right next to me. Let me wait for them to come out. Okay, so this woman also doesn't look like she's about to leave her car, so let's just look crazy for a few more minutes. It's fine, it's worth the story time. So at this point I'm like, I didn't hear anything, but if I actually knocked you, I'm so sorry, but I can see there has been no damage. But yeah, I apologize, I'm so sorry. So yeah, at that point we just parted ways and went, and I'm like, hey, anyways. So hey, and then he threw shade, because he was like, you know, I had the sound. The audacity. He's like, yeah, you know, I had the sound, but then I checked my side mirror and saw that it was a small car, so I knew there was nothing you could hit down there. I'm like, excuse me, sir, is that shade you're throwing? Because I have caught it. Anyways, moving on. So now I go to InStyle, which is at Mezzanine on AdLife. So they had really pretty shoes, but none of them could fit me. I wear a size 36 in heels, which is always so difficult to get my size. So I get into InStyle, I'm like, I need red shoes, they have to be red, that's the thing. So we checked the sizes that were there, none of them could fit me, but they had this other cute velvet nude pair, and I'm just like, Maxine, control yourself, you don't need more shoes, your shoes can hardly now fit in your closet, so don't buy unnecessary shoes. So I get out and I go now to check at Backyard. So Backyard had options, like, let me tell you, all the shoes I was even picking from the shelves were all like size 36. So I'm picking up the shoes, trying them on. So I liked 2 pairs of shoes and actually took pictures, because I was sending them to my cousin to help decide. So one pair was maroon and the other pair was red. So now I'm calling my cousin like, I found shoes, but the ones that I really like are maroon and not red. And she's like, Checky, we are wearing red shoes, so get the red ones. And I'm like, listen, let me send you a picture, and if it's so off of a red, you just let me know. So I sent her the maroon ones. Of course, she called in like 2 seconds, like, Checky, Those are obviously maroon. So I'm like, okay, fine, let me send you the picture of the red ones that have fit nicely. So I sent her a picture of the other red shoes, and she's like, yes, get those ones. So I'm examining the shoe, because the shoe was going for 3,800. If I'm going to buy your shoes for 3,800, I need a perfect pair of shoes that I really like. So the shoes had like some gold metal details at the bottom. Aki, this woman is looking at me like she's just wondering what is she doing. And I won't even turn, like I'm not turning to look at her anyway. So it had this like gold discs, but you could see like at the discs, some of them they had come out and they were starting to overlap on each other. Like you could tell there was something wrong. It's like they were starting to fall out, and I really didn't want to get that. Also at like the side on the, you know, where there's usually the whole thing where you, how do I explain it, like shoes with straps, you have to like put them in. So I tried, how do I explain this thing, you know, like the whole thing, and then you like dunga it inside the thing. So on one side of the shoe it was a bit off, and I really did not want to buy a shoe that was not, you know, in perfect condition. So I call him and I'm like, do you have another pair, because this one it's not working. Like I'm telling him it has a bit of a problem. So he's like, ata, by the way, iyo tu ndo imebaki, as in style and in size, it's the only shoe that had remained. So clearly it was a popular pair. Then I tell him, okay, but then this one that you've given me iko na shida, like over here at the side hizi madisk zinatokana. And then this guy just tried to sit there and make me look and feel stupid. She's like, no, it was a guy. He's like, madam, hiyo ndo style, you know. And then he's laughing. He's like, inakaanga hivyo, hiyo ndo design, hiyo ndo design. Unadhani ati hiyo ndo design. I'm like, kama hiyo ndo design, mbona hii side ingine basi it's not the same, you know. Like if it's the design, if the shoe is meant to look like that, then let it look like that on both sides of the nini, of the shoe. So I take the shoe off. I'm like, look, here is the glue falling apart from like the side of the shoe. How can you tell me that that's the design? I even looked at a different nini, like different those metal discs, and I was like explaining to him, like, look at the difference between this disc and this other disc, like they're clearly not the same. So then that's when he starts, sasa nakuelewa, hii ni kufix tu, ni kutoa alafu tuweke contour or something. I don't know what he said. I'm assuming it's a glue. So he takes it and then goes to the reception, and then I guess they removed the metal chunks and started gluing them on together. As in, if you guys could just understand how he was laughing, you know, zile za mtu anacheka hadi unasikia mjinga. I was just like so offended. And the shoe had a problem in the end, but I was like, you know what, let me just leave. And then as I'm leaving, he's like, ndoi tumetengeneza. I'm like, I'm not paying 3,800 for something that you've removed like the chunks for to glue back on. So that I take it home and then they fall apart on me. I was like, ni sawa, I just told him nicely, let me go home and consider other options, because yeah, that's not working for me. So yeah, basically that's what happened between leaving home and going to the car wash. So it hasn't been a very successful day apart from the car wash. That was nice. It smells so nice inside here. So I decided to take myself out on a date, because it's something I've actually never done. I've just never gone to a nice place, ordered food, ate. Yeah, so I'm in Valley Arcade, the mini mall. Is it called mini mall or something like that? And I'm in Valley Arcade. What I did is when I was sitting in the car wash, I just looked for restaurants near me, and one of the first ones was Minoko's sounds better, definitely Minoko's, and it wasn't too far away from me. It was like just a few kilometers away. So I was like, let me check it out. So that's why I am here, and yeah, let's go get some nice food. I really hope the food will taste nice, because with the luck I have today, it might disappoint. It is much later on during the day, and I'm here looking crazy because I was trying to film a hair video for you guys, but as you can see, it's a fail. Like, it's such a huge fail. I don't even know now what to do. So I guess this is just another L that we have taken today, but you know what, like, it's life. You wake up tomorrow and you do better. You hope that things are going to work out better. But otherwise, apart from that, I am full. The food at Monico's was so nice, and I got 20% off because I downloaded some app and then they gave me a voucher, so I got a discount and I am full. Like, I am still very full from the food. Service was a bit slow, but then they were also nice. Like, they were kind. Someone kept on coming to check if I'm okay, and for me that's usually like the big deal for me. Even if you're slow, like, try to be coming and checking up and seeing if everything is good. So I would definitely go back there for sure. Like, that is now my new silent place to go if I just want to have a date on my own. So yeah, I guess that's it for today's video. I'm just going to take this out, then wash my hair. Yeah, wash my hair, watch Survivor, because today is Thursday, meaning there's an episode of Survivor, and then call it a day. Maybe even edit this video because it's going to be a short vlog to edit anyways. So that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe down below for new videos basically every day now that it's Vlogmas. Bye guys, always remember to work hard and have good intentions.